Hello everyone. In this session, we'll see another question on double integration and we'll see what is the application. So it says integrate y equal to 0 to 1, x is equal to y to 1, the function cos of x square dx dy. This is the question. We have to integrate this. Clearly, this integration of cos x square is a bit tedious. So instead of that, we can find the region for this integration and reverse the order. So maybe it is possible that we can get a easier part. So let's say this. What is this region enclosed? This is x, this is y. So it says x is equal to y. So let's say this is x is equal to y, and then x is equal to 1. So let's say this is x equal to 1. The other limits are y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. Now first of all we have to see what is the region enclosed. Like we have this line, we have this line, we have this line also, and we have this line also. So do you see that for using these three lines, one this, one is this, and one is this, we are actually enclosing this region. This is the region enclosed, right? This is the region enclosed. Obviously this is not the region enclosed because we have this line, but we don't have this line. So this is the region enclosed, and obviously if it is dx dy, we would have been taking a horizontal element in this case. But now that we have to change the order of this integration and make it like, instead of dx dy, we have to make it dy dx. It should be cos x square dy dx. So we'll have to check the limits of y and then limits of x. So integration in terms of dy first means that we'll have to take a vertical rectangle, right? This is the vertical rectangle, and we can see the initial point lies on this, which is y is equal to 0. So that means the lower limit is going to be y equal to 0. The upper limit lies on this line, and this line is x equal to y, or we can say y is equal to x. It is all same, y equal to x. Secondly, this vertical elements are defined in this interval, which is from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 1. So the limits for x is going to be 0 to 1. Maybe now it will be easier to integrate this. The first one is integration with respect to y. So in this case, this cos x square will be treated as a constant when integrating in terms of y. So this will be cos x square into y with the limits of 0 to x, and then we will have to integrate this with respect to dx from 0 to 1. So cos x square into dy, the integration becomes cos x square into y, the limits are x and 0. This becomes x cos x square dx from 0 to 1. Now it is easier once we take x square is equal to 2x, x square is equal to, let's say, t. I'm just giving you a hint how we are approaching it, because we can directly put it. Let's x square is equal to t, then 2x dx becomes dt, and x dx becomes dt by 2, and this cos x square becomes cos t. That means the integration of this term is going to be sine of x square by 2. Why divided by 2? Because it is having only x dx. Had it been 2x dx, it wouldn't have been required. So it is sine x square by 2. The limits are 0 to 1. We know that sine of 1 square will be sine 1 and sine of 0 will be 0. So it is going to be sine 1 divided by 2. Obviously this sine 1, this 1 is the radial value, not the degree value. So now this integration is done, and this is the answer.